Here's how San Antonio works. If you're here for a conference, you're downtown, near the convention center, like it or not.
The question is, where do you sleep, where do you eat when you're too tired to go far, and where do you host the thing you flew everyone in for?
We're based at the Monarch, and it covers more than one of those.
Which, if you let them, means $60 a night to valet your car.
Well, I would have just valeted.
Steve would have just valeted. There's a public lot 3 minutes away for half that, so we walked. I've just got a deep and unresolved problem paying to park. It's petty, but I stand by it.
Don't even get me started.
Inside, the restaurant's one of the first things you hit. Open kitchen, cooking on an actual wood fire.
An open hearth right in the middle of the room.
Which is a restaurant taking itself seriously before you've read a word of the menu. And the bar has a chandelier doing real work. Best looking thing on the first floor.
And up top, a rooftop.
Pool, a bar, a patio looking out over downtown. This is where the after hours of your conference actually wants to happen, not the ballroom. Now upstairs, you get a big room, a real view. That's downtown out the window, red sculpture and all. Here's where they got it right. You get USB and USB-C on both sides of the bed. Whoever spec'd this room thought about a person actually charging their phone at night. A dresser, Nespresso, a closet with an umbrella and a steamer.
Full-size toiletries in the shower, and they're not bolted to the wall.
Not those sad little pumps you fight with. Hooks by the door, hooks in the bathroom. I love a hook.
Yeah, she does.
You don't notice them until you've stayed somewhere with none and you're draping your towel over a lamp. For a downtown base walkable to the convention center, the Monarch does the job. The room is the reason. One thing I do in every city, I find the best coffee near where I'm staying and I take a walk. Early, before much is open, when the place still belongs to the locals.
Archie's.
You get a walk in, you get the city before it wakes up, and you get a good cup of coffee. Skip the lobby drip.
Well, if the Monarch is full, you don't have to go far. The Kimpton Santo is right across the street.
You get 2 strong stays on one downtown block, which is a good problem to have. The Kimpton makes its case fast. The bar spills into an outdoor courtyard, real meeting space down a long gallery hung with actual art.
And breakfast and coffee appear to be included, which they're not at the Monarch.
Which is the kind of small detail that decides a repeat booking. They also take pets. There was a puppy in the lobby, and I gotta admit, I've never once been mad to see a puppy in a lobby.
Yeah, she's no Cruella de Vil.
We only made it to the bar and the public spaces, so I won't pretend that I slept here, but you can read a hotel from its lobby. This one was bumpin', and it reads right. If the Monarch can't take you, this is not a downgrade. It really is a coin flip. For the night you don't want to go far, there's Bohanan Steakhouse, with a real reputation, and the steak earns it.
But they're resting on their laurels.
Last time, the events person made us wait while she finished tasting her wine. That's a bit backwards. The wine should wait for you. Still, it was a fine steak. Just know you're paying for the name as much as the meal. Next up are the venues downtown, starting with the Espee, the room I've been trying to get a client in for as long as I'd care to admit.
Yeah, she brings it up a lot.
I do bring it up a lot. Most venues have one look. The Espee has a split personality, and I mean that as a compliment. You start in the velvet room, dusty pink, teal bathrooms, a full Gatsby. Look, VIP martini service should live in this room. Then you get the nightclub, stained glass on both sides, a big open floor built for a real party.
And then you walk into a completely different room, and it's Texas.
Neon, barn bones, the whole feeling flips. Lounges, round tables, a pavilion outside, same property, completely different nights, depending on the story you're telling. And that's pretty rare. And no, we haven't produced here. No client said yes, which means somewhere out there is the person who's finally gonna let me. I'm patient. A few blocks away, we walk over to the Aztec. We produced a med tech event here, so this isn't a guess. This is from the inside.
That sped up footage is a team hanging a custom screen Kelly had built specifically for the client.
And you're about to see the room transformed. We made it look incredible, but here's the part nobody tells you. It's a Live Nation venue now, mostly a concert house, and I've never had great luck with anything Live Nation. It had beautiful bones, but the upkeep, it's not. It was sticky and a bit dirty. You should not think about the floor at a black tie event. We proved it can be transformed. You just got to know you're doing it despite the people who run it, not with them.
And I'm certainly not going to touch that sticky floor comment, literally. Anyway, the Tobin Center is Kelly's top of the downtown list.
It is, because it's got great range. Most venues give you one room and a prayer. The Tobin gives you options. Our theater had no windows, which sounds like a knock, but it's actually the opposite. We get total control of the room, no daylight fighting your lighting.
And that's the client's own logo on the outdoor screen.
They'll put your name in lights. Windowless theater when you want control, courtyard when you want air. 3 rooms in one. Book it for the flexibility.
And then there's the fun one.
Hopscotch, not a restaurant, part art installation, part playground for grown-ups, a ball pit, kaleidoscope rooms, a wall where you get to spray paint in digital paint.
And check this out. That's somebody writing Clandestine on the wall.
It's true. It's a little Easter egg. It keeps going. Red laser strings that you get to walk through, a plexiglass maze with art on the plexiglass, a giant glass rabbit over the dining room. And the walls talk too. Experience is greater than things, which is a lot to walk past on your way out of a ball pit. It's genuinely fun for kids and for adults, which is harder than anyone admits. I've tried to book it a few times. It just came down to one thing. It's not quite big enough for most of our guest head count. That's the only reason it's not one of the events that we've produced yet. If your group's the right size, nobody at your conference will have seen this one coming. And that is downtown, where most of the work takes place. But here's what nobody driving in for a conference figures out in time. This isn't the good part. 15 minutes north of San Antonio, downtown, there's a version of this city that will ruin the postcard for you. Everything down here has the reviews, the stars, the rankings, the badge on the door. That's not what we do. Skip the stars, trust the seal. Next time, the San Antonio worth staying for.